Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Queen's Park Oval. You join us for this T20 match between New Zealand and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the field with a great shot. Massive chance. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Henry, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a confident appeal. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Got that away nicely. 5 runs added in the over. Pakistan are 8 for 1.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, just one off it. Pakistan a 9 for 1. Henry from the river end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Doesn't beat the infield. New Zealand needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Cuts that off well in the infield. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Masood watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Masood drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Henry, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed and... 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Usman, looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Pakistan, 39 for 1.
Finding some gaps, another steady over, getting themselves set to attack the last 4 overs of the power play, perhaps.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Darboe end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Needs a dot ball.
End of the over. 9 off it. Pakistan, 48 for 1. Ferguson from the river end.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Perfectly timed. That's the over. Pakistan, 60 for 1. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot. Perfectly timed.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Jamieson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A very defensive field, this.
Nearly gets the edge. Mitchell with a great delivery there. Seven runs added in that over. Pakistan are 67 for 1. Straight to the fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Four runs added in the over. Pakistan are 71 for 1. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Batsman heading out to the crease at number 4 for Pakistan.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Ferguson from the river end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great commitment. Trouble. Everyone's gone up.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Was quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed. New Zealand managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. How will he reply?
Edge, but it drops safely. Masood staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away. Going with a more defensive field choice.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Wasim ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Wow, that's missed the lot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
10 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 106 for 4. Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. The big one, 12 runs out of there. Pakistan are 118 for 4. Sodhi from the Darboe end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Darboe end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around out off stump. That'll force a mistake. Massive chance. Incredible. What a grab. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Pakistan are 128 for 5. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
That was even better. Decided to go for it again. Same result, consecutive sixes.
Edge, but it drops safely. Edged, what a ball. Everyone's gone up. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Darbo end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Flown off the middle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 152 for... Sodhi to bowl the last over. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They have to head back to the pavilion.
And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have set a target of 170 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Over the infield with a cracking shot. 8 runs out of there. New Zealand are 8 for none.
Latham was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the river end.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
Finds the edge. The bowler looks really confident. It's gone. Fine catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Smacks that away through the gap.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good pick up, big chance. Nearly gets the edge. Shut up with a great delivery there.
Yes.
got that away nicely.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Sharp from the river end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. No shot offered. Bowling fielders look really confident. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs to be on target. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Misses everything.
Latham watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Great shot through the gap.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 46 for 1.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 57 for 1.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Masood, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nine runs added there. New Zealand are 66 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. 5 runs in that over. New Zealand are 71 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yes.
Perfectly timed. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of the over. New Zealand are 86 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Got that away nicely. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. And there'll be 4 more.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Darboe end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Over. New Zealand are 107 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Doesn't beat the infield. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Beats the field with a great shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep. Go.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 2 runs added. New Zealand are 109 for 2. The left arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Darboe end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great shot, through the gap.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needs to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over, New Zealand are 123 for 2.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Six runs added in that over. New Zealand are 129 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Great short ball, well played though, didn't flinch and was able to leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
7 runs added there. New Zealand are 136 for 2. Going with spin now. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Darbo end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Can't get that outside the ring field. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Great shot through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Ahmed back on now. Timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Masood, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Misses everything.
What?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added there. New Zealand 167 for 2.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just 2 to win. Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Off the middle of the bat.
They need one to win. Still honing in on their lines. That's happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.